Is up, Hypixel Nation? I'm your host, Lego Maestro. Let's get right into the news. Man, guys, I'm telling you, I was thinking about uploading, some 2 to 3 minute episodes throughout the week, and, I was thinking, hey, today's gonna be the day I upload a 3-minute video, a 3-4 minute Hypixel alert, see how it goes. Not today, folks. We have got so much news, so let's get straight into it, guys. Ooh, I'm going to start off with one of our bigger stories, one I'm sure you have heard of. It is the talk of Hypixel right now. Guys, it's involving a player known as Kqwqii, the #1 ranked Skywars player. Kqwqii was banned for using something called regedit, which is something that is built into every Windows 7 computer and up. And you're able to edit the files in it, and I don't know how it all works, but it allows you to have better connection and ping to whatever server you're playing, but it also allows you to take less knockback. Now you're thinking, Lego, that person's not legit, like, isn't that bannable? Well, it's a use at your own risk thing, and risk was involved, ladies and gentlemen. They did get banned for this, but they were unbanned as well. Now, a lot of videos this week were made about Kqwqii, on them hacking and no knockback, but pretty much Codename B was spectating Kqwqii when this was happening, right? And he saw him taking less knockback, a lot of other people saw it, so he banned him for 7 days. And after that, Kqwqii appealed to the situation, and his ban got reduced to 24 hours. So, a lot of people were upset about this. He was, of course, happy, and, there were a lot of reasons in between. I'll read you some of the conversations that happened between Codename B and Kqwqii pretty soon here, but you should know that after Kqwqii was unbanned, right? This happened, what, yesterday or 2 days ago, folks? He played for 7 hours after he was unbanned, and then got banned again for 60 days, ladies and gentlemen, 60 days. But folks, Kqwqii was unbanned not much later than that, because it turns out it was a false ban, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this was around yesterday that he got unbanned for the false ban, folks. And, well, today, ladies and gentlemen, here is a screenshot that I took right before I recorded this Hypixel alert. Oh my word. Ladies and gentlemen, he's back to the #1 ranked Skywars position. Guys, after everything that went down, this whole ordeal, this entire thing, and he's back to the #1 position. A lot of people are upset. Of course, he's very happy about it. Ladies and gentlemen, now I thought I would let you know the 7 hours that he played before he was banned, 60 days for the false ban, the first time that he was unbanned, right? The 7 hours he played, he said he recorded every single minute of it, and well, he shortened down the 7 hours into a 40-minute video which he uploaded to his YouTube channel, which is a Skywars montage called I'm Sorry. So the link to that will be in the description if you want to see it. Now guys, here's a couple of conversations that happened between Kqwqii and Codename B. I'll read them off for you from Twitter. Kqwqii said, "That is my normal knockback. The evidence you showed is knockback from vanilla Minecraft. Hypixel changes the knockback from all players." Codename then responded, "Using regedit to modify the amount of knockback you take will still result in a ban. That's the reason it's used at your own risk." Then Kqwqii responded with, "I'll take the ban gladly and come back next week, continuing to play ranked without regedit." And Codename then responded, "You got that rating by playing with a massive advantage. Get there legit and I'll be happy to see you #1. Another conversation that happened between Kqwqii and Codename. Kqwqii started off the conversation with the last thing he said from the other conversation, but Codename then responded, "The fact you claim that as your normal knockback is enough proof for me to make the ban stick. Undo the regedit charges or risk further bans." Kqwqii then responded, "It is considered normal knockback because I didn't know using regedit would get me banned." Well, now I know it is. And Codename responded, "It's not normal knockback. Every other player experiences considerably more, which is why you had such an easy time winning games." Now guys, this is probably the craziest part of the conversation. The conversation I just showed you was somewhat redundant to the last one, but there's a reason I showed you this, guys. Let me get down to the bottom of this conversation. Kqwqii then responded, "Do you mind banning him also?" With a video of Tayber, he then responded to himself by saying, "Tayber should get banned because both him and me takes less knockback by 0.001 blocks. Thanks, Hypixel." Now this is what Codename responded with, ladies and gentlemen. He's on the watch list. Believe me. Oh snap, folks. I was so surprised when I read this, guys. Tayber could be the next one getting banned. Let me know your thoughts on this whole situation in the comment section below. I hope this wasn't too hard to understand, but it was a lot of detail. but it was a very, very detailed scenario, so I just had to go in depth. Okay, so before we get into our next big story, I thought I would let you guys know, the event Insomnia 60, right? Last Hypixel alert, I let you know that Codename B is going to it, and well, 2 more people this week have said they're going. The admin known as Tactful on Hypixel tweeted out, "I'm at Insomnia 60 this Saturday and Sunday morning, probably quite busy, but say hey if you see me." And Shadowapples, ladies and gentlemen, a well-known Hypixel YouTuber, also tweeted out, "Add me on Snapchat, gonna be actively putting stuff on my history for Insomnia 60, so man, that looks like a fun event. Make sure to say hi to those 2 if you're going." Alright guys, our next story is coming from Hypixel's Twitter, ladies and gentlemen. He could potentially be making another one. He tweeted out, "Not sure if I should turn this Twitter into more general thoughts or make a new one and keep this one more Hypixel related. So honestly guys, make sure to go send some support to him if you agree with me, that is. I think he should definitely make a more general thought Twitter, one that's not specifically Hypixel related, but again, that is just my opinion." Also in the news, guys, if you watched the last Hypixel alert, you know that Murder Mystery version 0.3 was on its way, and this week, they delivered. The forum post was made by Tactful. Hey, what do you know? He said a new patch has been released for Murder Mystery, adding 2 new maps with features plus other fixes and balance changes available to test now in the prototype lobby. For information on what changes are included, check out the details below. So let's check them out. Some of the general updates is when a player dies, they leave behind a dead body. Now I'm just gonna stop right there. That's gonna be super useful for finding who the murderer is, Hey, that guy standing over there next to a bunch of dead bodies, yeah, that's probably the guy. The murderer's sword throw ability now has a 1.2 second delay, plus slowness effect before firing. Gold spawning has been updated to a new system on Hypixel World, which is a new map I'll get into, and library to prevent gold spawning outside the playable area. Old maps will be updated over time. And there's other general changes and bug fixes. The link is down in the description, but let's have a look at those new maps. Hypixel World and library. And alright, library, not to discredit you, but Hypixel World looks absolutely awesome, guys. What a good update. Alright guys, so I decided to not put in the other really big story that I have this evening because the Hypixel alert has already gone on for a decent bit of time now, and I figured this episode is going to go on to like 20 minutes if I try to explain the next one. So guys, that will be in a new upcoming Hypixel alert that will happen very soon. But guys, let's get straight into the community shoutout. This one is going to a guy named Expit, and he had a pretty great Bed Wars montage, ladies and gentlemen. I am a sucker for Bed Wars montages, but it was pretty good. The link is down in the description if you got a little free time. And guys, before I end off the episode, I thought I'd give you an update. Technoblade released a video yesterday giving an update on his whole Technoblade guild thing going on. If you watched the other Hypixel alerts, you know what's up with his guild. But yesterday he released a video titled "No Techno Left Behind," where he's pretty much trying to gather every possible Technoblade related name so that he can have a 100-player game of Mega Skywars with all Technoblade names. I can't wait till that becomes reality. I'm sure it will happen soon. But ladies and gentlemen, if you loved Hypixel Alert, make sure you slap a like on it. Let's shoot for 550 likes this evening. But other than that, Hypixel Nation now over 11,340 subscribers. Just so you know, I'm streaming tonight.